Oh, oh shit! Have I passed out?
I've had
he passed
enough.
out.
I'm looking for work. Know who could help?
I work for Unedited, a wealthy merchant. He has many jobs.
Thanks, that's a big help.
Always help my friends.
It's not a big help at all.
I've had enough.
Tell me who's paying for salamander bitches or your own mother won't recognize you.
Shove off.
Unless he basically means, right, okay, yeah. So we did find out it was basically, what's his name, yeah. I didn't really need to threaten him, did I? You've only played it for half an hour? Jesus Christ, you've got a long way to go, Nightcrawler. I think I've probably put about 25 hours into it already, probably more than that, mate. In fact, almost guarantee more than that. And I'm only on chapter bleeding 2. It's a fantastic game, don't get me wrong, but I am starting to get a little bit pissed at this section. I feel like it's going very slowly right now, mate. There's so many quests all kind of interwoven, and because I took like a couple of 3-day break, I really lost the plot. And I'm still really, so I mean, I've played catch up now and I kind of know what's going on, but Jesus, it's having to constantly bounce around the map trying to find different folks. So the problem is now I'm pissed and I still need to go and speak to, who was it? I need to go to the hospital, don't I? Yeah. I'll tell you what I could do. I could probably rest for an hour, see if let's just meditate for 1 hour. Or let's, what time is it? Go for 2 hours. Takes us to 10 o'clock. You've only played for half an hour because of Skyrim. Now there's a game that I must go back and play at some point. Holy shit, what the fuck was that?
Mercy. Please have mercy. Please have mercy.
Whoa! Where did that come
Where
from?
will they bury me?
Fangs of a vampire? No way. Jesus, good lord. Well, there's a spoiler for you, mate. There'll be vampires in this here game. Alright, so let's get to the hospital a bit sharpish, because we have a date with a guard. Oh, not going that way, am I? Don't think I can get through that way either. What are you doing on Skyrim, Nightcrawler? Just playing through like the main campaign, or what are you? I've just recently reset up my modded Skyrim. Get rid of that damn stutter the game's always had in it. Cut down on some of the high-res mods. I've still got a lot of the high-res packages going and the meshes and all that, but just need to keep that VRAM under 3 gig.
Not enough favour, this.
Right, mate. You owe me a chat with a
Stay
prisoner.
away from the prisoner.
But I paid you. Shh, he's talking.
Kalkstein,
He's passed out. Shove off.
There's a commotion in the corridor.
Bloody thugs. Ram's meat sent them.
What?
I'll slay you like a dog.
Oh shit.
You all die.
Uh,
You all die.
don't think they really need my help, do they? These guys are doing quite well. We'll wade in, give them a hand. Oof. Well done, guys. They survived. They survived. You're a Khajiit. I could never play as a character like that. Can't stand those weird races in games. Don't mind the ones that, you know, a little bit off kilter. You know, give me orcs, trolls, all that kind of stuff, but freaking cat people, no thank you. Can't stand the damn things. Something weird about that.
I'm sleepy.
Not sure what to play through on my
We'll all die.
new version. Right. Okay, let's get the hell out of here. Now what do we do? Let's have a look at my little book. I've got some notes I wrote down about where we are. We've kind of done... We did all the what's it quest with Carmen, didn't we? So I don't need to go and do that.
I'm sleepy.
So what else did I have left to... I'm a bit confused with what's happening with Thaler. I really don't understand that. We've spoken to Thaler, haven't we? I don't know. That's as much as I've really got notes on, to be honest. The rest of it's just... I don't know what's going on. There are certain clues indicating that Kalkstein, the alchemist, is somehow connected to Azar Javed. I shall talk to the alchemist at some point. I also need to speak to Ramsmeat. And Ramsmen's assaulted the hospital, so that's not looking too good for him, is it? So let's go and speak to Raymond. He's not far. No, he's not far at all, actually. Is he back up there? Yes. First row. Ah. What's that? You hate when bandits or forsworn say you will make a fine rug cat.
That makes sense.
I've obviously never heard that because I've never played as a Khajiit. I would happily slay all the Khajiit. Don't they deal in skooma as well, the little buggers? La 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 la. Let's rob Mr. Raymond of all his worldly flint. Who keeps flint in a wardrobe? Hmm?
I'm all ears, White Wolf.
So I got to the prisoner, so I questioned the captain and also not been a private. Right.
So,
Prisoner.
I got to the prisoner.
He spill anything?
Didn't have time. Ramsmeat's men attacked.
You sure? Strange. Ramsmeat wants Salamandra gone, unless something I don't know about has occurred.
Javed might have scared him, or paid him off.
Something to check. Did you get anything out of the prisoner?
One word. Kalkstein.
Makes sense. Kalkstein's known to be a talented alchemist. He could be helping Jarved with his experiments.
I've met Kalkstein. He didn't look the criminal.
That might be true, but we need to check all our leads. Let's get to work. I'll ask around town, talk to my contacts. You keep an eye on Kalkstein. Gain his trust. Get to know his plans and secrets.
How do you want to proceed?
Patience. This is just like fishing.
I prefer hunting.
Then gain Kalkstein's trust. Do him a favor. Learn something that interests him. You could get him to hire you. And talk to Ramsmeat, but don't overdo it. There's one with a short temper.
Yeah, we didn't get far with him last time, did we?
I'm all ears, White Wolf.
So, I questioned the captain of the city guard.
Any conclusions?
I think he's innocent.
Surprising. Sure he didn't pull the wool over your eyes?
Don't worry about my eyesight. It's not Vincent.
All right, I'll cross him off our list of suspects. For now. He's hiding something, that's clear. But I'll look into that later. What about our other leads?
Oh dear.
What's it like being a private eye?
Lousy work in a town full of dirt and conspiracies. I spend most of my time spying on nobles and rich burghers who cheat on their wives. You can't imagine what people are capable of.
I don't think I care to imagine.
I recently followed Morton, commander of Foltest's palace guards. Heard of him?
I don't think so.
I saw him in the stables with 2 young pages. You wouldn't believe.
I've heard enough.
I'm all ears, White Wolf.
To be honest, Nightcrawler, I've not actually played with, well, I did on the PS3. I can't remember what I played with at the PS3, but it was one of the more human races. Well, I don't know whether it was Breton or something. Can't remember. But on the PC version, I tend to play with the custom classes.
See you soon.
I played, what was the one that I played with most recently? It began with an N. Oh, God, it's a really weird name. They're bloody big, though. Because what I hadn't realised was that a lot of the mods I'd got, like the assassin mods, where they kind of creep up and slit throats and all that, it meant everything was kind of slightly out of sync. Because my character was about 1.5 foot taller than the maximum height actually allows. It caused quite a few problems in the game. It's partly why I didn't continue with that particular walkthrough. And the other thing that really buggered everything up was because I was playing as an archer, it meant that quite frequently, whenever I got a critical hit, the critical hit stance meant that the arrows quite often twanged into scenery because of how the game thought I was, and what I was seeing was not quite what the game thought was going on. So I'd quite often get this awesome slow-mo kill animation, and the arrow would leave the bow and twang into a piece of scenery, because to me, I was actually looking over the scenery because I was so much taller than the default max character size. And all that I'd ever seen in the slow-mo was my arrow kind of twang off the scenery. I was like, no! And it happened so often, it kind of actually meant I'd got a broken character. I was absolutely gutted. It began with an N. Fantastic class. Really, really good. What the beauty of it was, you don't get the unlocks. You know how you get like your racial unlocks? And in most classes you get them all from day one, you know, whether it be immunity to disease, etc. But with this one, you actually gained abilities, as in racial abilities, as you progressed. It was really, really good. Highly recommended, just don't play an archer. If you play like a sword and board or a magic user, you'd probably be fine. I was gutted, absolutely gutted. I was really enjoying it until I kept wondering, like, why are my arrows, you know, on the slow-mo so often hitting the scenery? It makes no sense. And then I suddenly clocked, when I was standing, you know, in third-person view next to other characters, my character was like a good 1.5 foot taller than they were. Oh, an assassin. Hello, assassin. Can I kill you? He's coming for me, look. I'll be having you, mate. We'll go for swift style. Where are you, you bugger?
Die, shit-eater!
Did you just call me shit-eater?